Okay, just pulled up the 2828 Macarro Way. I'm just going to show you a quick view around the area, and we'll fly the drone a little bit here later so that you can see what I'm looking at here. But this is up on a hillside. It's actually part way up the mountain. Ironically, well, that's one of the places right next door that's for sale. I think that's the one that is either $539 or $499. Down at the end of this cul-de-sac is actually a home my wife and I looked at and we almost bought here back in 2012. This development wasn't finished out at the time. There is a stream that runs down and through that area down below. This is way up on a hillside, so you'll see the driveway which winds down from the top of the hill here and down to the front yard, but you can see the development. The insides of the different houses are finished differently. Not sure if they're all the same builder, because we looked at one actually down on the corner here that I thought was really nice inside. So let's go in and take a look here. Come up on the front. Of course, you know, with newer homes, it's not really landscaped, and I'll take some shots of the front of the house as well. But, you know, coming in, you're walking into a nice entryway. They got a tree planted in here, not much else in terms of the landscaping. But, you know, black metal roof coming in. The doorway, you know, typical, you know, twin daylights on either side with a little transom, I guess you call it a transom up top. So when we come in here, we're going to spot a ladder. I apologize, but just to give you some first impressions, you walk in and to your left is an office, and there are two French doors here, and I'll back up so you can get a better shot here, but two French doors which lead into the study. Now, of course, you know, everything's contractor white, you know, when you first walk in here, but you can see your view out the front windows here and the walkway that leads in. So it has a really nice approach and curb appeal since it's set up. And better curb appeal than actually I would have expected based on some of the pictures that we saw before. You go into the dining room, which is to the right of the entry here. And, you know, the chandeliers and stuff that they put in here, not bad. You know, contractor grade is usually a lot lower end. So I was a little impressed by that. And they got crown molding. And of course the shadow boxes, which sort of simulate the wainscoting in the dining room here all the way around. And of course the two front windows, these are the high windows. If we turn around here, and I'll try not to make anybody sick by turning around too fast, and I'm gonna take care of getting by this ladder here. But the stairway, what they do in these homes, especially when they're 3,200 square feet, to make them feel a little bit bigger, instead of putting in a dual staircase, you know, they put in the single now. That's so that they can give you more usable square footage. And this one, you know, is a little bit tighter and more compact and centrally located. So they're sort of returning to that in the new construction. We walk into the family room here. You know, it's a big family room with a very big vaulted ceiling and stone fireplace, windows all the way around. And this does look back and onto, you know, part of the hillside. It goes up a little bit more. And again, you'll see more of this when we fly the drone, but of course this is all under construction. So, you know, it's not perfectly leveled out, and, you know, they haven't really optimized the property yet outside. So keep that in mind. You get a little kick out here in the kitchen. You can see that, and that helps to add, I think, especially to depth. You know, working in the kitchen. Ow, that was a light fixture. And then here in the kitchen, the cabinets are a little bit cleaner lines. But it's not a black, as I thought, you know, in the previous pictures that I was looking at. I thought it was just a black that was there. It's really a muted black, and I'm not sure if you're going to like this. You may. I think I would have gone with the higher crown molding, though, especially the height of these cabinets. But it's a very clean look. And the granite here, you can see, is an interesting color. It's got like a little hue of like a reddish maroon in there, but not too deep. It blends very well with the cabinetry, so pleased with that. They have rounded corners throughout, which is actually, Gelati Homes does that. There aren't too many in the area that do that. They usually use the squared corners and not the rounded corners. But here in Saucon Valley, I see more of that than I do down in our area, down in Montgomery County. All right, so the first floor, of course, we've got, we got a pantry in here, I believe, too. So I haven't taken a look at that. So we'll go ahead and open that up. So you got wire racks all the way around in this pantry. And so that goes all the way around there, except over that wall, of course. And of course, let's take a look at the flooring here. It's a darker wood, and it's actually, I think, a tile that is made to look like a wood, but I'm not 100% positive. It could actually be a wood floor, but no, it is a tile, because I can see a grout line in there, or a small grout line, I believe. So of course, going out and onto the back patio here, it's actually a big pad, which goes from over here. And again, when we fly the drone, you'll see some more of these details on the outside. And so that's pretty much the downstairs, with the exception, and I said those double doors over there, actually that could be used as a living room or an office, which was back towards the entry, because there is another office space here. Again, closed off, plenty of light. My God, the windows are huge, and it really lets the light in here. It's actually the perfect time of day, too, to, come in and see the home early afternoon when the light's sort of pouring in the windows. There is a powder room here, and it's actually a very spacious powder room, but it hasn't been finished off yet. So tough to get a feel for that with, a camera, because get in there and get the pictures. This is a closet in the ground floor where you can put jackets and stuff like that. Now, the reason I point this out is because, you want a downstairs closet, but I noticed over here that when you come in, on the back side of the dining room, they have another sliding closet here. I gotta be frank, I think what I'd do is I'd put in a butler's pantry right there, and actually even maybe leaving it face this direction so that I could service the dining room with that butler pantry. And that way that other closet serves as the cloak closet you need. And you could always flip this around and actually punch through the wall and do that on the other side, but conveniently you could still do it from this side. This is the laundry room. Typical up here in the Northeast is wire racks thrown in and a little, tub, and that's about it. The flooring is actually, I believe, I think it's a vinyl, but I'm not 100% sure. Have to be able to maybe take a look here. Quick way to always figure that out is to just go right. Yeah, it is a vinyl, because you can see it right in the vent. You can always figure that out that way. And likewise, I can also do that with this flooring here. This video is going to be a little bit long, so I apologize, just because I want to get all those details. So it is a wood flooring that's in here in the kitchen and into the eat-in kitchen area, and then right into the family room here, and actually throughout most of the first floor, with the exception of those carpets, which are in the office space. And they're very neutral carpet. I'm sure, of course, you can get those changed if you wanted to. And again, neutral carpet in the, either formal living room, which we close off, or a formal study. Sort of like all the light over in that, the natural light over in that other office space. So, okay, we'll go upstairs and just get you a feel and a flavor for this. Of course, you probably saw a little bit of this on the photographs. And so what we'll do is we'll immediately turn to the right here, because I want to show you sort of how the stairs come up and into the center here. And it's an open concept in the center of this, in the upstairs, which is a little bit different, but I like it. And then you've got the vaulted ceiling in the entryway, of course with a chandelier. Nothing special on that chandelier. I'd probably definitely change that out. And then you've got 4 bedrooms in this place. So to the right, this bedroom, again, nothing super special. They have hookups for central lighting in in the room, you know, for a ceiling fan, etc. And then it goes into a Jack and Jill bathroom. And this bathroom shares the same cabinetry that sort of the kitchen does, so it gives you a flavor for that. And they didn't go, you know, bottom of the line fixtures here. Nonetheless, silver, brushed pewter, some contemporary colors. And then in this bathroom, you know, they have that split, you know, between the left sink and the right sink by this window, which is sort of cool. And it gives you a nice little view out there too in the morning, you know, when you're getting ready, whatever. But this wouldn't be your bathroom to get ready in. Maybe Whitney would use a separate bathroom. I don't know. Just sort of let you sleep. Let those sort of show you the toilets here. They use Sterling. I'm not real familiar with Sterling, but here is the shower as well. This is that Jack and Jill bath. And then they have a little linen closet off to the left here. Of course, I apologize. I'm going to turn around fast so it turn on these lights here. And there should be some more lights over here next to the commode in the shower. All right, we get those. But the colors are a little more brown here in the bathroom. And then, of course, the blackish cabinetry. So we'll go over into the other bedroom, and of course, a view out the back window. You know, fairly sizable bedrooms. The closets there. So now we'll head towards the master bedroom, and again back out into the hallway. And this also has a view down into the family room, and lots of lighting in the family room here again. Vaulted ceilings, recessed lighting all the way around. A lot of the recessed lighting typically are adders. You know, you have to pay extra for those. One of the other things I probably would have done was, you know, in the upstairs, I would have upgraded the moldings. You know, so for example, you know, these are the moldings I would have liked to have seen, you know, throughout the rest of the house, but they threw it in the master. And the interesting part here in the master, and I'll give you a better shot back here, the size is nice. They do have a bit of a tray ceiling. I don't remember if it was you that didn't like those or did. They've got a double sliding glass door here where it would allow you to put either a small patio section or a small deck out the top here, you know, so that you could come out and enjoy that off of your bedroom as well. Lots of light in here, you know, big windows in the back. And of course, this goes down a hallway, and to the left of this hallway is the walk-in closets on the left and the right. And flip these on, sort of give you an idea. Again, wire racks in the closet. They've got a switch there for the upstairs heating and cooling unit. So you do have separate heating and cooling units. Of course, this house isn't quite complete yet. All right, so we'll quick go into the bath here, and you can start to see some of the tile work here. Again, double window in the bathroom on the side to allow some light in. Some great views all the way to, you know, to the mountains. I think that might even be the North Mountain over there. And again, we'll get some better shots of these with a drone here too. So, oh, there's me. And looking back towards the shower, the bath. Again, this is a soaking tub, not a jetted tub. This bath is a big walk-in bath, which is, you know, actually, as people get older, you know, they sort of like this feature because it makes it easier to step in and out of the tub. Now, of course, this isn't quite done yet, so that needs to be finished off, but it's in process. All right, so we're going to come back out here. There is one additional bedroom. Hope this video is coming out for you. Apologize if it's not, but doing our best here. So we're going to go back around. And we're going to come into this last bath. So essentially there are 3 baths upstairs. And of course the downstairs powder room. They used like a subway tile in here. All white subway tile. And then of course, you know, consistent with the cabinetry that was utilized in the kitchen, it's also utilized here. We're going to go down and take a look at the cabinetry a little bit more. And quick one, I apologize, turning around quick again. That's usually a no-no, but I just want to take a look. Oh, that's a rather deep closet. Not, you know, it would have to be reconfigured for more space, but I'd say that's about 4 feet deep here. All right. And there's a hall closet here as well. Take a look, a little linen closet. Okay, we're going to take a shot going back down the stairs. Here, watch where I'm going. Again, to the right is that study area. To the left is where the either formal living room is or the study. You can make it as a study. And we're going to turn around and come back into the family room here. Back into the kitchen. You got to really, you know, to really appreciate this, I guess, step back against the wall. And this room is just very sizable. And it's a good flow for entertaining. Okay, so, you know, let's take another look at the cabinetry here a little bit and some of the drawers and just see what's here and available. These are all soft closing drawers. So the cabinetry appears to be upgraded. You know, some shelves down below. The appliances, GE microwave up top. The sink faucet, you can sort of see that. I'll get a better shot here, hopefully with the light. And of course, single big sink, wide sink, but interestingly enough, no garbage disposal. I would imagine this is a septic system, and garbage disposals really are not all that recommended for you know, on-site septic systems. So of course your dishwasher, and now again this is GE. All right, and what we'll do now is try and find the basement. Okay, so last stop on this visit is down into this basement. I have a feeling this is going to be a pretty big basement. Pour, but interestingly, they didn't do, if you look to the right here, there's a wall, which means that underneath that family room, there's not a pour. So it's probably done on a slab. So that will cut down on the size of this basement, as well as the amount of you know, of what they had to do in terms of the pour. So, you know, here's the back side, you know, the one corner of this particular basement. And of course, you know, fairly high ceilings. So, you know, when you go to, if you would go to finish it off, you know, it would give you plenty of ceiling height. The panel, 200 amp service, all the current arc protection for the bedrooms. They've got the access. You need to finish off a basement. Usually code requires you need a form of egress out of the basement that would serve as that. This is the downstairs heating and cooling unit. It's a Goodman. It appears to be either propane or gas. I believe it's propane in this area. I'll have to double check that. Of course, there's a sump. I'd probably put a battery backup on that just in case, but at the same time, it is up on a hill. So here's the back section going into the other portion of the basement that's poured. It is a nice deep pour. Big hot water unit. So it is on-site well water because they've got the accumulator bladder right there. Of course, yeah, they didn't put it on a slab, but they didn't do a deep pour. They did a shallow pour, probably to save some money. And you can use that area for storage and such, you know, to actually store some things and then utilize the rest of the basement. So that's not bad, and it's all lit up. So that's pretty much it for the inside video. I'm going to go outside now.